Hi, I'm Mike Stein with Alro Heating and Cooling, and today what I'm going to talk about is your humidifier. A lot of people, this is kind of a mystery to a lot of people. They really don't know what it does. A humidifier puts water back into the air. In the wintertime, it's extremely dry outside, and so the only way we have of putting water back into the air is through a humidifier. The humidifier can put up to 16 pints of, oh wait a second, I don't think that's right. Let me start over again.
Okay. I'm just letting it run. You can start whenever you want.
Hi, I'm Mike Stein with Alro Heating and Cooling. Today what I'm going to talk about is your humidifier. A lot of people don't even know what this is. They see it on the side of their ductwork and they go, what is that? What that is a humidifier is a way that we put water back into the air. In the wintertime, the humidity is very low. The air is cold and contracted, and so there's not a lot of water in the air, and it gets extremely dry. Many of us get dry skin where we scratch ourselves, or our allergies are heightened in that time of year because, again, our sinuses are completely dried out. Humidifiers put a tremendous amount of water back into the air. It's really the only way you can raise the humidity level in your house. The furnace is designed to move all the air in the house 5 times an hour. We basically bring all this air down through your duct and move it around 5 times an hour. So every cubic inch of air is going around and around in your house. And with the humidifier, we put it through the humidifier and we actually put all that air through a curtain of water. And through that process, we can actually raise the humidity level in your house to between 35 and 45%, which is where humans like to have it. If you exhibit static electricity in your house, that's a sign that your humidity level is way too low in the house. Typically with static electricity starts around below 25%. So when you have static electricity, that's an unhealthy level of humidity in your house. It's way too dry for you and it can make you sick. That's why people get sick in the wintertime, is because it's too dry, not because it's hot or cold. One thing that's really important about a humidifier is to have it maintained, okay? What we do is we pour water in the top of the humidifier and it comes down a little panel called this. It's called a water panel. And so we trickle water through this panel and then we push all that air through this curtain of water. Now the nice thing about that is as the air passes through this curtain, it picks up all this humidity, and that's how we raise the humidity level of your house. Now this needs to be changed every year. This pad can get really kind of gross actually by the end of the season. So either you or a contractor needs to change this pad. It should not be left in the ductwork year after year after year. A lot of the humidifiers do it different ways. Some drop down out of the bottom, some the top part of it comes off. Typically changing a humidifier pad is not the easiest thing in the world, so I do kind of recommend you have a contractor come out and clean and check your furnace, and while they're there they can bring a humidifier pad for you and they can change it. One of the nice advantages that contractors have over like Home Depot or Lowe's is that our pads are covered by a coating. This is an antimicrobial, anti-mold coating that will prevent any kind of gross algae or mold growing on the surface of this pad. Again, you got water and cold darkness over a period of time. You probably want to go with this kind of a pad versus the one you get at the big box retailers. Those have no coating at all, and they can kind of become like a petri dish after time. And that's why a lot of people don't like to change these things, because they're kind of gross at the end of the season. Humidifier is fantastic. In fact, 95% of homes in St. Louis have a humidifier. So it's something that almost all of us have, but it does need to be maintained, just like your oil needs to be changed in your car. Every year you need to change this pad. If you have any questions about this, call me at 314-427-9932 at Alro, A-L-R-O, or go to our website, alrostl.com. Thanks a lot.